It's been a while, but welcome back to another installment of Nightmares and News, where we pride ourselves on bringing you spooky updates on all things horror and the latest in horror news. Make sure to follow so you never miss an update from the Horror Burrito, because today we're talking the liminal horror title Backrooms Level X is now available on Steam, and the console versions are coming soon. The Baptized Kickstarter campaign isn't the only thing Fire Nut Games has been cooking. Their take on liminal horror with solo developer Jose Manuel Canessa Hernandez and Backrooms Level X is now out on PC via Steam, with a limited time 20% launch discount. Versions of the Backrooms Level X for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and Nintendo Switch are still to come. The story concerns a strange accident that occurred in Albuquerque, New Mexico on October 27, 1986. Everything was recorded on a VHS tape. After said accident, you find yourself trapped in the backrooms, a place where logic and reality vanish. You must explore endless corridors of yellow carpet, empty rooms, and areas of flickering light to try and find a way out. However, you're not alone in this place. Mysterious entities lurk in the shadows, and every sound may be the last that you hear. As you navigate the mysterious environment, you'll discover hidden secrets amongst the 13 levels found in Backrooms Level X. You'll also be solving riddles and facing challenges that will test your wits as you try to escape. It's all wrapped in an oppressive atmosphere with immersive sound effects and graphics that tickle that liminal horror part of your brain. If that's not enough, you'll also be faced with the enemies that lurk in the shadows as well as huge bosses that require you to strategize in order to defeat them. Do you plan on picking this up? I'm personally waiting till it hits the PS5, but I do plan on making that purchase. Terrifier 4 promises Art's backstory in the first 15 minutes. We've seen Art the Clown do a whole lot of killing across 3 movies, and Damien Leone's gory Terrifier franchise, but we still know very little about the character and how he came to be the nightmare he is today. Leone had recently promised the upcoming Terrifier 4 will finally reveal Art's origin, and he's doubling down on that promise this week. In a quick video chat with popular content creator Chris Parker from 3C Films over on YouTube, Leone reveals that Terrifier 4 will dish out Art's backstory right at the beginning of the film. To quote, "I know this word gets used a lot, but it's going to be epic. It's not going to be a disappointment. You're going to get Art's backstory in the first 15 minutes of the movie." The script for Terrifier 4 is underway, and it's shaping up to be the most epic, horrifying, thrilling, emotional, and satisfying conclusion to the Terrifier saga. David Howard Thornton and Lauren Lavera are expected to return as iconic villain Art the Clown and beloved final girl Sienna Shaw. Expect more news on Terrifier 4 soon. Things just got a whole lot stranger because a Stranger Things Season 5 teaser recently dropped. The groundbreaking conclusion begins in November. The teaser for the 5th and final season of Stranger Things reflects on the past before giving a glimpse of the future. The first 4 episodes will premiere on November 26th, the next 3 episodes December 25th, and the series finale on December 31st. Each volume releases globally at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The fall of 1987, Hawkins is scarred by the opening of the rifts, and our heroes are united by a single goal, find and kill Vecna. But he has vanished, his whereabouts and plans unknown. Complicating their mission, the government has placed the town under military quarantine and intensified its hunt for Eleven, forcing her back into hiding. As the anniversary of Will's disappearance approaches, so does a heavy familiar dread. The final battle is looming, and with it a darkness more powerful and deadly than anything they've faced before. To end this nightmare, they'll need everyone, the full party, standing together one last time. Are you excited for the final part of Stranger Things? We know we're looking forward to it. In animatronic horror news, Five Nights at Freddy's 2's poster has been revealed. And it shows a childlike toy with the words, "You there" on it. In addition to the reveal, there's a Five Nights at Freddy's attraction coming to Halloween Horror Nights both in Hollywood and Orlando, which is the first house revealed for this year. Blumhouse has also unleashed the first official poster for the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Blumhouse has also confirmed that the upcoming horror sequel will be released only in theaters on December 5th, so don't expect the Peacock premiere until 2026. Anyone can survive 5 nights. This time, there will be no second chances. Blumhouse's box office horror phenomenon, Five Nights at Freddy's, is the highest-grossing horror film of 2023. Begins a blood-chilling new chapter of animatronic terror this December. Based on Scott Calthorne's blockbuster horror game series, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is again directed by acclaimed returning filmmaker Emma Tammy, known for her work on The Wind and Blood Moon. The first film followed Mike, a troubled young man who reluctantly takes a job as a night security guard at an abandoned themed restaurant, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, hoping it will help him retain custody of his younger sister. The fateful decision instead drags him into the black heart of a supernatural nightmare. Mike's story continues in the upcoming sequel. What little we do know about the upcoming sequel so far is that Matthew Lillard will be back. Also back handling the animatronics is Jim Henson's Creature Shop. Are you looking forward to this? Do you plan on seeing it in theaters? You know we do. When the phone rings, you better pick it up, because Black Phone 2 trailer recently dropped. The grabber returns from the dead in this winter horror sequel. Death is never the end in the world of the Black Phone, and that means that Ethan Hawke's villain, the Grabber, isn't done just yet. He's back and he's seeking bloody vengeance in the director Scott Dickinson's Black Phone 2, and you can watch the icy cold official trailer now. Did you think the story was over? Black Phone 2 opens in theaters on October 17th from Blumhouse and Universal. Ethan Hawke is back as the Grabber alongside Madeline McGraw, Mason Thames, Jeremy Davies, and Miguel Mora, joined by a handful of other new cast. Scott Derrickson returns to direct from a script he co-wrote with C. Robert Cargill. Joe Hill, author of the short story which the 2021 film was based on. Derrickson previously described the sequel to Bloody Disgusting as a high school coming-of-age horror movie, in the same way that the first one was a middle school coming-of-age horror movie. Are you looking forward to this sequel? You know we are. And that's all the news I have for you today, my lovely fiends. If you like today's content, make sure you do some of the following, like share, like, comment, subscribe. Any of that stuff's great for the algorithm. Whatever you do, though, just know I appreciate your viewership, and I'll scare you in the next one.